All right, darlings, welcome in. This is your twin flame reading for you guys for this week, the week of July 10th. Next week, we are going to be dealing with, on the Monday of that week, we are going to be dealing with major stuff. So I will be definitely major stuff. Can you be more specific? Yeah, I can. We have the North Node moving into Aries. We have the South Node moving into Libra. We have Pluto in opposition to the Cancer new moon on July 17th. This is forming a cardinal grand square or grand cross. I'm going to be talking about that a lot in this coming week. So twin flames, there's a special portal going on here. 29 degrees, 29, 2 plus 9 is 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. There's a special portal here for twin flames. So that's what I'm looking at today, a week in advance of this energy. So grab a pen and paper. Let's see what we get for each divine feminine and divine masculine. Anything to look at this week or anything to do. I'll also look at the collective or the connection between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So to the sea, a change in the wind, chaos and conflict. Wow. Okay. So I guess you can tell there's big changes here. Look at this. The 33 card is a master teacher card. The change in the wind of a third party. 1 plus 2 is 3. Change in the wind of a third party situation. 7 plus 3 is 10. There could be some kind of 10 of cups. This is a 7 of cups. I got confusion here. But the change and the conflict is creating a new opportunity. All right, so let's see what's going on for the divine feminine. First, the divine feminine, please. This is such a huge portal to me. Like we just went through the 777 portal, which is a spiritual portal, very divine feminine activating energy. I have a feeling that this grand cross or this grand square at 29 degrees is a twin flame activating energy, especially with the new moon in Cancer. So much about love and nurturance and things like that. So let's see what we get here for divine feminine. 8 of Wands underneath, lots of communication. 4 of Wands, the Strength card, the Taurus card here of Hierophant, the 5 of Swords. So I don't know why I'm doing this. 7 of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay, so we're getting a lot underneath here. I just go until it tells me to stop. I feel like some of you, one of you, divine feminine, like you've been taking action, you've been being courageous, you've been stepping into your power, all this kind of stuff. It's being taken. This is the Hierophant is working on the Akashic records. So the feminine has been clearing a lot of karmic energy. And I feel like because you're doing that, if your masculine is with a karmic, I feel like you're unexpectedly, like that's, you know, you can't do it in order to change what's going on with the divine masculine because that is manipulation, right? 5 of Swords. But I think you have that in your head of like, okay, I can't do this I can't work on my own healing and be, all right, I'm doing my healing so my divine masculine heals too. I feel like you have that in the back of your head, but I don't think I feel like it's overpowering. What you really want for your life is kind of overpowering any need that you might have to kind of manipulate the masculine into doing what they're, you know, in your view, needing to do. I get the 8 of Wands underneath. That's the divine masculine. Hold on to that for a second. The feminine has been taking action. The feminine is actually doing everything that they want the masculine to do, but not in a manipulative way. It's like I finally come to the understanding that if I'm going to be happy, I've got to really step into it myself. No one is going to, no one's going to work on my happiness except me. I've got to work on my happiness. And look at that. Capricorn energy, 4 of Cups, opportunity here, the Hermit. So Hierophant, Hermit, and the Capricorn, we have all the earth energy here, plus Leo, plus Cancer. So I feel like some of you are seeing a part of you that if you really want to get over the hump of healing, going to have to let go of some either mindset or some kind of some kind of behavior that keeps you locked in a box or keeps your creativity from really expressing itself. I feel like you think that divine feminine maybe thinks that the masculine is never going to get rid of their karmic. And so there's a sense of, I'm trapped then, I will never be happy. But I feel like you're starting to learn that you've got to create your own you've got to create your own happiness. And stepping into that happiness is really, yes, King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Aries energy of the Emperor. So you are really taking responsibility for your own happiness. I do feel like there is a soulmate partner, Aries, Leo, Sag, that's coming in. It's almost like the twin flame needs to know that this is kind of their last chance for some of you. That you are, okay, I'm no longer concentrating on my twin, or like, if I do something, then they'll, feel it. Like, we're not really concentrating on that. I'm just going to do the thing that's right for me. And I think that kind of breaks this kind of, I'm never going to be happy unless I'm with my twin kind of feeling. And you might have broken it a long time ago. That fever might have broken a long time ago for you. And I do feel like there is somebody coming in who is ready. The Knight of Wands, the Aries energy here in the Emperor, someone taking action toward you because you've taken action toward yourself. Okay. You've become the hermit. You've learned to walk away from the devil energy of keeping yourself stuck because the twin isn't doing anything or whatever. And it's just like, okay, I'm going to do my healing work. I'm walking away from it. And because you're manifesting from such a loving place for yourself, I feel like love comes in fast. All right. I feel like love comes in fast for the divine feminine. Okay. So let me see here about the divine masculine. I feel like the divine masculine right now as a collective is doing a lot of work around shame, doing a lot of work around healing what it means to be a masculine. So even if you are presenting as a woman, but you're a divine masculine, and you know that because you have a lot of masculine energy in your birth chart, or you come off as something more masculine, or a lot of people have said that to you. You could very well be the divine masculine in your partnership. There is a sense of, it can also, this also can be same sex. It's really healing a lot of stuff for the divine masculine right now, because the feminine is kind of taking the masculine, taking action, right? In a masculine kind of way. The King of Wands, fire energy, Aries energy, fire energy in a tangible way, and Leo energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag, in a tangible way, because Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is earth. So putting your money where your mouth is, right? Like, you're saying that you want love, but if you're not getting rid of those things that keep you feeling like you're never going to get love, then you're never going to get love. You're like, oh, okay, I want love. Yes, I do. So I'm going to do the healing work for myself. This is a good thing. So for the masculine, underneath, the Nine of Cups, the Strength card. Wow. Chariot energy, Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands. I've got the Hanged Man, and I've got the High Priestess. Okay, I can't unsee that. Tower. Can't unsee this. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, healing. Okay, stop deck. Okay. All right. So the masculine is definitely feeling subconsciously that there's a lot at stake here. That if they don't embrace courage, if they don't take action, then they're not going to be with their twin. I almost feel like the twin is saying, hey, last chance. Okay, Ace Cups, Ace Pentacles, there's a good chance we're having something go on here. Knight of Swords. All right, I feel like the feminine can have a soulmate partner showing up who could be a life partner. And that is like, what? The masculine's like, I'm sorry. I'm so used to you kind of just waiting for me and wondering if I'm going to come toward you and if I'm getting away from my karmic and all that kind of stuff. But only in the shift of energy does the masculine really wake up. And it's not manipulative, because you're really doing it. You're feminine. You're really wanting to go towards love. And if your twin's not going to step up, then there's a sense of like, I'm going to make love in my life. And that's the King of Wands here. The Knight of Swords, the Sun, there's Leo energy, the Fool. Oh, Judgment, Ten of Cups, King of Cups. Are you doing it? Three of Cups. So there is a celebration here. You could do something divine masculine that is celebrated. All right, that is celebrated. I almost feel like some of you are at a real crossroads here to go toward your twin, and this action of getting yourself free from a belief that I can only be happy with my twin, and kind of says, no, you know what? I'm gonna make myself happy. And then you're a magnet for happiness. That's also kind of lighting a fire underneath. If you want your twin, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, you better move. Knight of Swords, you better move. Okay? This is like your last shot for this collection. Okay? For this connection, this collective. Your last shot, divine masculine. Masculine has been very focused on a karmic connection. I feel like that's blowing up, and I feel like, is the timing gonna work where the karmic relationship blows up and the feminine isn't in a karmic relationship either? Okay, so karmic relationships doesn't mean bad. It just means that, let's just call them soulmates. All right, it's karmic, I think, is a loaded word now. I think everything has karma. Everything carries karma. So like, let's just stop it. Let's talk about our soulmates versus twin flames. Okay, that's better. All right, so let's see where we go. Ace of Wands. We got the Ace of Wands again. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Hermit underneath. We've got the Six of Swords moving together towards the Ace of Cups. Beautiful for the collective, for this collective here. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. It's the earth energy of making one's self comfortable or safe, or there's something here that needs to be offloaded that's too heavy. That, like, taking responsibility for a soulmate's happiness or soulmate's financial capabilities or well-being. I feel like that's what the masculine's doing. I feel like the feminine is taking responsibility for their own. But there is this Ten of Wands here, which is like, is it too much, too heavy? Is there something too heavy here? Like the idea, something around the, let me lay this out here. Hanged Man, Sun, Magician, Four of Wands. Okay, so this is an opportunity to come together. If both can kind of put down the Ten of Wands here and be self-confident, if the feminine can really go toward healing without any expectation of the masculine showing up, what happens is they're attracting in a new partner, a new soulmate partner. The masculine does get triggered by this, okay? Does get triggered by the possibility that their feminine is no longer going to be available. And I feel like that puts a new spin on things. Okay, I really do. I feel like this puts a new spin on things. So in some kind of spiritual telepathy, I feel like that's when the masculine kind of knows. Maybe there's some kind of dream experience going on with the divine feminine where they're tapping into a new partner or tapping into a new soulmate energy. And the masculine feels this like, hey, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Like what? Like, what are you doing here? It's an emperor. This is an emperor. This is not some Knight of Wands. No offense, but you know, I feel like this basically makes the masculine take stock of like, oh, I can't just because the feminine is getting healthier, that's when union can happen. And not only is union happening, but you're bringing in other soulmates. And that's another thing that is like weighing on the masculine. So we're going to continue on with this reading. This feels really big to me. I want to clarify this, the change in the wind, chaos and conflict. I feel like the feminine is usually the one that is kind of like emotionally upset but I feel like the masculine is the one that's emotionally upset by this counterbalance, new soulmate partner kind of stuff going on. Okay. All right. So link is in the description box below. We'll pull a card for each zodiac sign just to give you a little bit of guidance. All right. In your own deal. Link is in the description box below. I'll see you over there to continue. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.